Alright, assalamu alaikum. Today we'll be making these amazing chicken loaded fries with our homemade garlic sauce as well. If you want to see how I made that, make sure you watch the last video. I'm going to try to put it somewhere here. I don't know how this works yet, but if it's there, it's there. If it's not, it's not, you know what I mean? So we're going to start off with some frozen french fries because these are a lot better than fresh in my opinion. Then you get some mild cheddar, your chicken thighs or breasts, olive oil, spring onions, salt, pepper, garlic powder and paprika. Now we're going to start off with our french fries. Open up the bag and we're going to take out about as much as you actually want to make. To be honest, I used about 2 handfuls because that was perfect enough for me, my mum and my sister. So 2 handfuls. You can either now air fry this, you can throw it into the oven, or obviously you can fry it in oil as well. I've chosen to air fry it because it is the easiest option. Then to our chicken thighs, I chose chicken thighs. You can use chicken breast, completely up to you. We're going to slice these into strips like this, and then after we complete all of them, we are then going to cut them the other way into smaller, like I guess you could say cubes. And to be honest, I'm going to have to get my knife sharpened because this is taking way too long to cut this chicken. Should slice through like butter, but unfortunately we've had these for quite some time and they are getting dull over time. But you know what, it's okay, we shall get them sharpened soon. I might turn that into a video as well because that'll be a great experience. And yeah, anyways, we're going to get back to cutting these into smaller pieces, and then we're going to throw this into our bowl to marinate. So hit it with some olive oil, salt, pepper, garlic powder and paprika. And in the meantime, I'm going to talk to you guys about this hadith narrated by Aisha radiallahu anha that talks about the 2 sunnah rak'ahs before Fajr. And she said that the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam stated that the 2 sunnah rak'ahs before Fajr are better than this world and anything it contains. And imagine the amount of blessings Allah would put in your life if you pray these 2 rak'ahs before Fajr. So brothers and sisters, take an extra 3 minutes out of your day for these 2 rak'ahs, and I pray that Allah blesses you guys immensely. Ameen. But back to this, we're gonna make sure we mix this around and fully cover our chicken, because remember, full coverage for full flavor. Then in our pan on a medium high heat, we're gonna add some olive oil, make sure that gets everywhere, and then we're gonna lay in all of our chicken. And I'm gonna use all the space I have on this pan because, on a genuine note, I could not be bothered to cook this in 2 sittings, so I decided let me just do it in one. And then in the meantime, while it's still on the pan, we're going to grab our spring onion, cut the butt off and wash it, and then thinly slice some of the greens from our spring onion. And then put this on the plate and put this aside because we are going to use this later. Now we are going to grate some cheese, and obviously the amount of cheese you grate depends on how much cheese you want in your loaded fries. The cheesier you want it, obviously you've got to grate more cheese. This is kind of like, you know, it's common sense here. If you want more cheese, you grate more cheese. But you can also use pre-packaged cheese. Grated cheese just turns out to melt better in my experience. Then to our fries, once they're done, we're going to add some salt, pepper, garlic powder and paprika. Mix that around, toss that around. You do whatever, as long as it's fully covering the fries as well. Now to a wok on a medium to high heat, we're going to throw in our fries and our cooked chicken, and then we're going to mix this about. After some time, we're going to throw in some chili flakes just for an extra spicy kick, and then mix that about as well. And after about 30 or so seconds, we're going to go in with our handful of cheese. But don't use all your cheese, save some for later so we can put it on top once we start serving. Then throw in some of our spring onions and save some of that for later as well, just to garnish. So once you see your cheese is melted and is very stringy, that's when you know you're done, and we're going to start plating. And I'm trying to get a fat portion because I am trying to bulk. Now anyways, with our extra cheese from earlier, we're going to throw that on top, and I'm going to use my blowtorch for the second time since I got it probably 1 or 2 years ago. So I'm happy I found a practical use for it. So we're going to melt our cheese and then garnish it with some of our spring onions, and then hit it with this top-notch garlic sauce that I posted about 2 days ago. So if you do want that recipe, do check it out because it is absolutely phenomenal. This is looking beautiful. This is looking phenomenal. Bismillah, we'll get some cheesy fries. Oh. That's absolutely phenomenal. That it's that garlic sauce that really levels it up. You want to try it? It's better than anything you can get in any restaurant, guaranteed. And obviously, you know, fraction of the price, because who's paying? Let's be honest, like what, £8.99, £10 here basically, which is actually a scam, by the way. But yeah, this is delicious. You can make a lot, and it's very filling as well. Anyways, I loved it, my family loved it, and I hope yours does too. And I hope you stick around to see the next video.